welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making green curry stir fry with mushrooms. Now for all of you high carb low fat vegans out there, this is like your dream dish because it is really healthy, low in fat, flavorful, and also really easy to make. And basically this dish is not a full-on curry. It is a drier version of curry because it's basically a stir fry with curry paste. And it's so good, you're gonna be missing out if you don't stay with me. So here we go. Okay, so let's get going. Now for this dish, I'm not gonna be using any oil because it's a low-fat recipe, but instead I'm gonna be using vegetable broth. Okay, and this is really flavorful and it's gonna create a really strong foundation for the dish.
I add 2 cups of vegetable broth to a 10-inch pan.
Okay, so now I'm gonna be adding these vegetables to my broth to enhance the flavor of the stir fry.
I throw in 1 whole carrot sliced, followed by 1/4 of a sweet onion, 1 stalk of sliced green onion, and 2 cloves of fresh minced garlic.
Okay, so now I've added all the vegetables to my broth and I'm gonna turn on the heat, and we're gonna be doing high heat. And then what's gonna happen is that we wanna cook these carrots until they're soft, so about 15 minutes. And I'm just gonna let this simmer. Alright, so now I'm going to be prepping the mushrooms, and these mushrooms are the star of this dish. Now today I'm going to be using Japanese mushrooms, and oh my gosh, I just love how adorable they look. Now this is called the bunapi mushrooms, and it usually comes in a bunch. And then this is a trumpet mushroom, and otherwise known as eryngii. And they're super flavorful, and I love the texture. Now you can use any kind of mushrooms that you like, you know, shiitake, oyster mushrooms, cremini. I mean, it's all gonna be fine because mushrooms are flavorful, and you're just gonna get a variety of textures. So just make sure to use, you know, 2 different kinds of mushrooms. Okay, so to prep these trumpet mushrooms, I'm gonna trim off the base first.
I make long slices down the mushrooms, and then I cut them into half.
Alright, so they're done. I'm gonna put them back on the plate. Okay, so next we're gonna be preparing these. All I do here is trim the base. That's it. Cut the base off. And easy. Okay, so now my vegetables are still cooking and my mushrooms are prepped. Now I'm gonna be flavoring the stir fry with coconut aminos. And this is a really good substitute for soy sauce. It's gluten-free and it's salty but yet a little sweet.
In goes 1/4 cup of coconut aminos. Fish sauce is usually used in Thai stir fry, but here I'm adding 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast instead. And this gives the stir fry an umami flavor that fish sauce usually does. Lastly, I add in 1 tablespoon of Thai green curry paste.
So I'm gonna give everything a stir. Okay, so this is looking so beautiful and it's smelling so amazing. And now I'm gonna see if the carrots are cooked. It's about 15 minutes. Oh yeah, they are. When you poke them with a fork, you should be able to poke through them. And yeah, that means they're cooked. So now I'm gonna be adding in the broccoli. Broccoli is gonna take about, you know, 8 minutes to cook, so throw them in.
Here, I am tossing in about 2 cups of broccoli florets.
Next, I'm going to be adding in coconut milk, and I'm using light coconut milk. Now, I'm only going to be adding in 1 tablespoon because this is a low-fat recipe. But, you know, if you want it to be richer and creamier and thicker, you know, go ahead and just add more. But 1 tablespoon for me is good. Here we go. These are the trumpet mushrooms. If you remember, we cut up 2 of them. And then next time we'll be adding in the bunapi mushrooms. You just kind of crumble them around, you know. Now finally, I'm gonna be adding in spinach. And we're just gonna do a generous handful of spinach. And this is really the last step of the dish. So I'm just gonna go to town. And spinach cooks so quickly. So just add them in right at the end. Okay, so when the spinach is cooked, turn off the heat. You don't want to overcook the spinach in case it wilts too much, but this is like perfect. And look how easy that was. I mean, anyone can do this. And it looks beautiful, it smells great, and it's time to eat. This lusciousness is gonna go on this plate. And I'm gonna serve myself in abundance because that's the only way to do it. Okay, so for the finishing touch, I'm gonna put some cilantro at the top of my rice. And wow, this is my masterpiece. Check it out. Okay, so now, big taste test. I'm gonna go in for the rice, okay? Get a little bit of this mushroom here, spinach, and we'll see how it goes. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. The green curry and that mushroom and that rice. I mean, we're talking about big flavor here. And I mean, everything is sort of like music in my mouth right now, and you know, it's really addictive. So I'm gonna go in for a second bite. More rice. Let's do a carrot, spinach. The carrot tastes so sweet. Oh my gosh, with that green curry. You should always have carrots in a curry because it really gives the curry a sweetness and really enhances the flavor. Wow, I mean, I'm just so impressed by how this turned out because I did it. So I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna enjoy myself, and you guys cannot come along.